Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. When we last left off, well, we pretty much did everything in the city of Tuya that we can possibly do, especially as a technologist. Yeah, I could have convinced the Acolyte to leave a bit better, but yeah. Maybe I was choosing wrong words on purpose. Leave me be, fool. Okay. So, the Vendigroth Ruins. Which would be our next destination, except for the fact that, we've got this lycanthropy cure, and it would be nice to, you know, give that over sooner rather than later. Especially since that, I think, is our final side quest. Yeah, after that we do Vendigroth Ruins, and then it's pretty much straight to, the end game of the Void. Be sorry you ever fell into me. Die. Yeah, honestly, I don't need much at this point. Money's pretty much all taken care of. Although, if I was really smart, I would be stacking up on as much bullets and arrows as humanly possible. Let's head to Caledon. And trust me, becoming overloaded on ammunition is certainly a very enticing idea. Yep, you are a werewolf. I'd like to thank you personally for killing that awful White Church murderer. Now walk the streets a bit easier, we can. I found a cure for Cynthia. You found it? Where? Where is it? Let me see it. It was in Tuya, as you suspected. ways of magic will never cease to amaze me. Here, Alyssa, I've been saving, hoping that you would have something to help my Cynthia. Here's 1,000 coins. Hope it would suffice as a reward. I'll give it to her at once as soon as she regains consciousness. Goodbye and thank you again. That is very generous. Thank you. I mean, it only covers half the cost of the potion, but, you know, I don't think any of us were really thinking that we'd, you know, see any kind of reward considering, you know, they're just simple rabbit for, brought you a cure, darling. Drink it as soon. Hello. I'm glad you're well again, Cynthia. You've saved us, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Bless you for your kindness. Hello, David. I'll be going. Oh. Training as an apprentice. Not sure what protesters you're talking about, but okay. Let's see. So, I am thinking about doing a final bit of inventory management. I don't think we're gonna need, like, chuck a shovel anymore. And probably get people about where I'd like them. So I'm gonna pause it here and we'll meet you next to the Vendigroth ruins. And we're just outside of Vendigroth. But before we go in, give me that looking glass rifle, a lot of those capacitors, and that. First off, don't want to make those just yet, but I'm definitely going to make a bunch of those. Going to make a shocking staff, a Tesla rod, and then a Tesla gun. You know, just in case we come across something that requires a bit more electricity. And some more reanimators because, yeah. Granted, reanimators are heavy AF. Yeah, what's my weight? Light, but just barely. I'll take it. The remnants of an ancient city. And of course, we deal with spiders. A metric fecal ton of spiders. that's the entry in. Nice. Might as well take out the opposition while we're here. Yeah. Figured as much.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Okay, now with that all cleaned up, I don't have to worry about it when I come out of here. Very nice music. I mean, I'm not going to say no to a bunch of healing salves. A little odd that they're using the same sort of currency as we are, but whatever. We're always supposed to ignore that in video games. Vendigroth newspaper. Also, I'll let you guys take care of that. Thank you. A schematic. I've learned a new schematic, the Vivifier. Unknown chemical compound, elixir of physical prowess. Writing on the schematics faded, barely legible. Generative capabilities beyond even the most. All physical and mental characteristics. Subjects were faster, stronger, smarter, and more. Yep. Partially why I put all sorts of points into my medical and therapeutics.
Nicely done.
Guessing this whole dungeon's gonna be just spider heaven.
An impressive attack!
At least these are relatively small sprites.
Unimpressive attack.
Thank you. Vendigroth key 1. Oh. More newspapers. Should probably read these. Professor Hunley to test the submersible. League of Scientists dispute his theories. Professor Andalus Hunsley is scheduled to launch his fully submergible watercraft tomorrow at noon. But his colleagues in the League of Scientists claim his theories are wrong and that he is placing himself in great mortal danger. His theories on buoyancy and air recycling are based on sound principles, but he has come to at best questionable conclusion regarding his ability to control these important factors, stated his colleague Professor Jonathan Frink. He continued, Frink, sorry, so his voice should probably, I fear his plan for re-establishing buoyancy by means of pressurized air is doomed to failure. When that monstrosity submerges, I fear it'll never rise again. I have implored him to do more tests before conducting his field studies, but he is determined to prove his theory is right at any cost. With Professor Dunley's craft, which resembles a large sea creature, can be seen at Dixon's Landing at the South Port before its inaugural run tomorrow. Yeah, we saw how that went. Professor Hunley missing, presumed dead. Experimental submersible fails to return. Professor Andalus Hunley of the League of Scientists has been listed as missing and presumed dead after experimental craft failed to return to port at its previously scheduled time. Yep. This is a sad day for all science commented his sometimes adversary on the council, Professor Jonathan Frink. We may have disagreed on quite a few matters, but we respected each other's opinions. He will be missed. Professor Hunley launched his experimental submersible some 7 days past and was scheduled to return 2 days ago. Professor Frink predicted this is likely outcome and tried to dissuade Hunley from proceeding with the test, to no avail. I imagine my colleague is resting somewhere on the ocean floor about now, he was heard to say as he walked away from the press conference, where Hunley's disappearance was made public. Yep. University seeks a replacement, prohibition, and weather. Might as well toss those in there. So yeah, these vents allow us to explore more of Vendigroth, but for the moment, I'd like to stick around here.
I am awed by your abilities. Let the blood flow.
Oh, thank you, Dwarven King. Is there anything over here? Also, yeah, I think I gained a fate point for completing that werewolf quest, so there's that. Not to say, I'd like to hope my characters can take care of that on their own. Ha. Thank goodness for open doors. I don't know how you got in there without opening the door, but good on you. Large bore Vendigrothian rifle. 5 to 25. Pretty nice. Oh. Before we end, elixir of physical prowess. We need that for that one vivifier. Okay, so I think that's the first floor of Vendigroth done. When we come back, more of the depths. Have a good one, folks.